All right, hello everybody. It's Sir Adrian back to film the Russian Empire's turn and then the Japanese Empire's turn in our current game of Global War 1914, titled Operation Tannenberg. Where after this, we will jump straight to the Republic of China and the random events, because B Nasty, as those of you who have watched his video have seen, did the Kingdom of Italy and Americans already, just because neither of what they were doing was going to have an impact this turn on the Russians nor the Japanese. So just as a time-saving measure, we did that. Anyways, for Russia, we have 19 IPPs to spend. We'll spend all of that on a Cossack, 4 infantry units, a truck, and a diplomacy role. Haven't decided for who yet. We have 2 major factories. Excuse me. So we'll go for defense in depth and wartime economy. Perfect. Wartime economy at 8, so that's complete. Excuse me. And defense in depth. Roll that out. And that's a 1. So not ideal, but it's good that we got wartime economy. In terms of our diplomacy roles, we have a free one. Wasn't marked here, but from taking Congress poll in the last turn, just because I wasn't sure about that. So we'll remove that so we know that that's gone. For those, so we have, yeah, the free one and the one we're paying for. So we'll go for Bulgaria. And we'll try to see if we can do Romania. Yeah, Bulgaria and Romania. So Romania will make this nice dark blue. Bulgaria will be the green dice. Miss for both. And in terms of attacks, we'll have a couple that should be pretty quick. We'll have this coastal sub raid the Black Sea line. So we'll go ahead and roll that out. So black will be the attacker at a +1, red will be the defender. Okay, so this time we finally did some damage, so 5 to 1. So that's the one damage. Perfect. So the Ottomans will lose, excuse me, an IPP for that. Let's see. The only other attack, the only other attack we'll do is we'll have 2 of our infantry from Congress Poland will attack into East Prussia. There's no terrain there, so they'll be at a 2 versus 1 at a 4. And our artillery can't move, but they can attrition due to the random event we got, a rainy season in Russia, but they can attrition attack, so they will attrition attack into East Prussia. So that's 5 at 1. So we'll roll those out first. Yep, so 5 at 1. So nothing there. Then we have our 2 infantry, which will be attacking at a 2. And then we have the defending infantry, which would be the red one, at a 4. All right, there you go. Nice. So we got the hit we needed on a 1, which is good because it's only one round of combat anyways in the fall winter. So that guy's eliminated with 0 losses, and the Russians capture East Prussia. Nice, nice, nice. So that's worth 2 IPP, so the Germans go down 1, 2, 35. Russia goes up 2 to 21. And we'll put the diplomacy cube there, so we remember that. And this one will delete. All right, otherwise that is it yep, that's it for attacks for the Russians. So just non-combat movement. They'll have this transport that's in Crimea will pick up 2 infantry units. Yeah, come out of port, pick those up, drop them off in southern Ukraine, and then just go back into port. We will have let's see here. We'll have this infantry unit. Okay, so okay, yeah. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infantry units from Galicia will walk over into Congress, Poland. We will have this commander, good old Admiral Kolchak, will fly in the plane 1, 2 over to Congress, Poland. We will have the 2 infantry from Latvia walk over into Lithuania. The 2 artillery in Estonia will walk over into Latvia. This militia in Western Russia will walk over to Smolensk. This Cossack in Smolensk will move 1, 2 to Lithuania. Ba, 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 ba. We'll have this infantry from Western Ukraine will walk over into Galicia. This infantry from Southern Ukraine will walk over into Galicia. This truck will move back 1-2 to Kiev. The truck that's in Kiev will take an infantry unit and move 1-2 and bring it to Galicia. This infantry unit that was already in Kiev will walk over into western Ukraine. This infantry unit in southern Belarusia will walk over into Grodno province. We will rail the infantry unit that's in Donetsk Kuban with one of our rail movements into Galicia. And we'll rail the one that's in Torida to Galicia. Yep, I think that's fine. And then we'll walk over from Kola, the infantry we have, to Lapland. And I think that's it. Yep, that should be it. And this militia that was in Western Russia, instead of walking to Smolensk, we'll just walk them into Petrograd. Oh, yeah. And then this truck that's in Kazakhstan, Turkestan will move 1-2 over to Western Kazakhstan. And this militia that's in northern Kazakhstan will walk over into Kazakhstan, Turkestan. And this militia that's in Novosibirsk will walk over into northern Kazakhstan. And this artillery will walk over into Amur. That was in Primorsky Krai. Yeah. Otherwise, that should be it. So we'll just place our units. And that'll be that for Russia. So the Cossack, will place him in... Yeah, we'll put him in Grodno province. Actually, no, we'll put him in... Yeah, we'll put him in Warsaw instead. Put him in Warsaw. This truck here, we will put in... We'll put in Kiev at the medium factory. We will put one infantry in Crimea. Put two in Kiev. And we will put one in Congress, Poland. Yep. All right, that'll be it for the Russian turn. So we collect our income, so 21. Plus our wartime income roll. So we'll add that, so 21. And then wartime income is 2d6. We'll roll that and see what we get. Hey, not too bad. So we got an extra 8 IPP. So we'll have 29 to spend for the next turn. Pretty good. Yeah, so that's it for the Russians. So now for the Japanese. So now we are at war and we do have our money we could spend in that. So we will spend 5 out of our 7 to upgrade our minor factory to a medium factory in Kyushu. So just place it now, just so I don't forget about it, even though that's at the end of the turn. I think we'll probably save the remaining 2. Yeah, we'll just save the remaining 2 for now. Otherwise, we have the 1 major factory, so we can roll our tech. Yeah, I know in the last turn, Daryl said he'd be gracious enough, where we could just allow the success I got to be my first stage of wartime income for this turn, like an automatic success. But yeah, technically I wasn't supposed to roll last turn, so I'll do the honorable thing and re-roll it, whether I miss or not. Okay, so it's a success anyways, so all good there. So Japan is at stage 1 wartime economy, which is good. We will have a couple attacks, but should be pretty quick. This coastal sub, we'll move it as it has a boost. Actually, no, we'll leave it where it is now. We'll bring the one from Formosa down. Non-combat. But anyway, for combat, we'll have this cruiser and these 2 torpedo boats will all attempt to attack the cruiser raider in this sea zone. So we will have 2 at 1 for our 2 torpedo boat destroyers, and our 1 cruiser will be at a 3. Oof, close, but not quite. And then his cruiser gets to respond on a 1. Miss. So no hits all around for anybody there. And the cruiser retreats 1 space. Again, not sure exactly where he would want to go. Yeah, and I'm assuming, actually here, we'll leave. We had these cruisers circled, as I had mentioned to Eugene. Whoops, if he wants to move these, that's entirely entirely fine. Like that's where these moved this turn after those attacks, and I think this one as well. This one could have been reached anyways, and didn't really matter. But it kind of does because technically this one wouldn't have been in this space. It could have maybe been, I think, next door, or anyway, I'm not sure. But anyway, regardless, this one could move. So we'll move it one space here for now. The Japanese and these other ships could reach it no matter where it goes. But if you want to move that somewhere else, I would suggest on the Chinese turn to take a look at those before we do the random events and then start the spring 1915 to decide, yeah, if you want to move those around to one different space. I'll draw these arrows like that. So this is where these arrows represent where they came from originally, just so you know where you might want to move them. Otherwise, yeah, that's it. I think for combat. Yep, that's it for now. Yeah, so non-combat, we'll bring this artillery, pre-dreadnought, and these ships in that. They'll move 1, 2, just to off Tokyo. And we'll drop off the 1 artillery in Honshu, so it doesn't really matter. There, we'll even move that one to Honshu. This coastal sub will move 1, 2, Cochin China. And this coastal sub will move 1, 2 down here. And yeah, that'll be it for the Japanese. So we'll go ahead and collect their income. So that's still the same at a 7 plus the 2 we saved, so 9 for the next turn. Otherwise, we can hand things on over to the Republic of China / nationalists and the warlords, and then random events.